What's what's up?
What's going on, sports fans? Good morning, afternoon, evening, whatever time zone you are in.
Danny boy?
Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy here. What is going on?
Um, Good to see you, Bill. It's been a
Well,
long week. Uh,
always good to see you too, my friend.
and of course, Bill Murphy, you can tell he's in a new spot because he has a new computer. So
Yes,
actually banter, you know?
yes. Okay, for those of you who want to know what's been going on, here's the Cliff Notes version. My old computer basically crapped the bed. I had it for like 5 years and it started basically just crapping out. And so the last couple shows I had to do on my iPad. So, but I got this new one. It's the first podcast I'm doing on my new computer.
Yeah,
So so yeah, it looks so, Reg just pointed it out. So it looks so much clearer now.
it looks clear, but it also you also look kind of like red, yellow, oranges. I guess maybe it's just my eyes, or maybe it's just my screen. But just want to at least let you know. Hey,
Yeah,
look,
don't
it's
make me
starting to
think
look.
something's up with the computer, dude. I just start this. I
Yeah,
just
yeah, no. Your computer's fine. Your computer's fine. It's mostly the color it's supposed to be. So, but in any case, Bill, well, welcome in. And thank God for your new computer. We can get
yeah.
started. Episode number 401. And we are going to talk, obviously, Major League Baseball opening day. A lot of teams played yesterday. Those same
Yep.
teams have the day off today. So um, we can soak in and, allow the Yankees to celebrate a win for at least another 24 hours. So that's cool. Um, And then we'll talk baseball. We'll talk some Sweet 16 hoops. We had a few matchups last night, including locally for me, the Maryland Terrapins. We'll talk about them and so much more. And then, of course, the big news in Giant Land. We thought they were done at quarterback. Well, it turns out that was not the case. Corpus Christi has a lot of thoughts on that.
Oh, I have a lot of thoughts on that.
So we'll get to that as well. Uh,
But
but but of course,
before
go ahead, Bill.
before we begin, we want to thank Mike Rifkin, Mark
Mhm.
Halpern, and Eric Ford for
Yes.
joining us for our 400th episode on Monday night.
Yep.
We want to thank you guys for joining us. And Reg, the road to 400 is over, but the road to 500 begins.
Yep. As we continue on with this great podcast here on SIN. All right. Baseball. It started yesterday. I don't have my Yankee gear. It's okay. I don't need it. But officially, the season started, well, technically 2 weeks ago in Japan, but or last week actually. But this week was the official opening week of baseball, and it's glorious to see baseball being played.
Yes.
It is absolutely amazing.
You know what it is,
Um,
dude? It's the sign that spring is here.
mhm. Yeah, exactly. I mean, and right on time because it's going to be 80 in the DC Metro.
And here tomorrow as well.
I think the highest you know is like 85 or whatever. Uh, Like, oh my God. And it's all weekend to Monday. So my weekend, though it's gonna rain, I think on Sunday. So, I think I'm gonna try to check out the cherry blossoms, which is right at peak bloom. It's not quite there, but it's right at peak bloom. So I'll probably check out the blossoms in the morning before I watch the Yankees play, uh, tomorrow. But
And speaking of the Yankees,
mm,
I'm gonna be there.
okay, that's right, Bill. Bill, you did say you were gonna be there.
I am gonna be there tomorrow, so that's gonna be
Hmm.
it's gonna be 78 degrees there
Yeah.
tomorrow. So, and it's funny because me and my friend JT Mahoney from the Mixed Bag podcast over the Super Review Show, we go the last 2 years in a row. We usually go the Sunday of opening weekend, but this year we're going the Saturday game. And last year when we went, and this was like the first week of April,
Yep.
and it was absolutely freezing.
Excuse me.
And
Sorry.
it was absolutely, dude, last year it was absolutely freezing.
Yeah.
Like I'm up there in my jersey, my undershirt, I am cold as hell.
Yeah. It usually is in April. Not. I mean, though we're gonna get some really warm weather this weekend. It usually is like by April. Okay, it's like fall, but it's raining a lot. You know.
And then what's funny is, and then it's like I'm thinking, wow, this time last year when we were going to the game, I would have had to bundled up. Tomorrow, I'm probably gonna be wearing shorts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, I will be going tomorrow. I'm gonna get to see Freed's debut in the Bronx. That's gonna be fun to watch.
Yep.
That should be that should be fun to watch. Get to see Max Freed's debut in the Bronx.
Mhm.
So yeah, but anyway, yeah, yesterday was opening day, and bro, our beloved Yankees
Mhm.
won 4-2.
We're out the gate too. How about Austin Wells?
Dude,
Leadoff home run. That made me go crazy off my seat. You know, I was so pumped.
yeah, I was actually at during the first couple innings yesterday. I was at work, so I
Yep.
had my game on. I didn't. I had the game on GameCast
Okay.
on ESPN, and like I'm trying to sit there and contain myself
Hmm.
when Wells hit the home run. I'm like,
Yeah.
because
Happens.
I'm at work and I don't want to.
Trying to be professional. It's okay. I think they'll understand.
You know what? I should have just bought the letter. Like, excuse me,
Yeah.
Bill needs to be excused today from work because today is
Yeah.
Major League Baseball opening
Or
day.
I got that saying. What it usually it tells you, hey, sincerely, Major League Baseball. Please
We we
excuse.
we got bro, we got parted in for Major League Baseball.
Yeah. Um. Yeah. But yeah, Austin Wells leadoff home run. I mean, it set the tone for the afternoon. Um. There was a home run by Volpe in the second inning, and then the Yankees didn't score again. Um. Want to say till like the sixth or seventh inning, something like that.
That's
Um,
true. The seventh
uh,
inning with Judge's double, I think it was.
Something like that. And also, I think
Judge's
Bellinger
double.
had a sac fly,
Yes, and Cody
and then
Bellinger got a sac fly.
of course the Brewers scored a couple runs. Devin Williams, we were able to close the door,
Yeah,
and
that was a little. Listen, I'm like thinking, Devin, opening day. You're making things too exciting.
yeah, but you know what? Look, first day jitters. First of all, he's facing his former team, and they know him, and secondly, opening day jitters and a new team, higher expectations, obviously, because he's in New York now. So, I'm not that shocked. And if he blew the save, of course I'd be pissed. But I'm not going to be too worried until it happens again and again and again.
And again, and
Right.
again.
So other than that, I'm not too worried about it right now. But he got the save, so that's why I'm not worried. Um, but in any case, Yankees win 4-2. Uh, they take the day off, and then Max Fried on Saturday will be on the bump.
Let's go,
And
Max. Welcome to the Bronx, Maxie. Welcome to the Bronx.
Yep. And hopefully, we'll see more runs come in. Obviously, some of these hitters were quiet, and of course expected because our lineup isn't complete. You know, we're missing key pieces. But um, first
Even
thoughts, I think that I like Rodon's outing. It wasn't the greatest outing, but I liked it enough.
I think
Uh,
Rodon pitched well yesterday.
look,
Not great, but well.
yeah, yeah, no, it's not great. We have to accept the fact that Rodon's not going to be a great big time pitcher in the Yankee system. He's not. He's
And we
not going
just
to
got to
be
accept the fact we're not going to have Cole this year.
right. But but
And
but specifically with Rodon, he has never, not that he's never come through in a big way because he has, but he's not consistent enough to have us expect him to come through in big ways. So he'll come through in big ways when he wants to or when he has to. And then in other times you're just gonna have to see him falter like he did in that what was it, the sixth inning where he couldn't complete it. So yeah, it's all good, you know. But he got the job done. Um, the Yankees held their lead, so you know again you really can't complain. Bullpen did a tremendous job. Um, with middle relief, and then in the late innings, they did a good job holding the Brewers. Brewers have been trying to threaten all afternoon, and of course, the Brewers can't get anything done. So, good win by the Yankees. Good way to open the season. And now we move on to Saturday, and we have 161 more of these. So,
we got 161 more of these.
yeah.
All right. Uh, we are now in that time of year where for the next 6 months, six,
Hmm.
7 months, a baseball team determines our mood.
Yep.
But once we get to the All-Star break, we can see how we're doing and be like, are we still going to be in a good mood or are we going to be? Because there's a joke around football season going, okay, welcome to the time of year where the next 3 months my mood is determined on how my football team does.
Hmm.
And that's now with the Yankees. So, yeah. But I liked what I saw yesterday. But I think Judge needs to get out of the gate a little bit and listen, because I was talking to my dad. He's like, we're seeing playoff Judge right now. Is he still haunted by when he dropped the ball in Game 5 of the World Series?
Maybe that could be the case.
I swear to God, my Met fan friends will not let that go.
And don't expect them to, I guess.
And I hate to say this, and I hate to say this. Remember, we got farther than you guys did, but still, it's a whole new season, clean slate.
Hmm.
And yeah, that's where we are right now. Yeah, I love the beginning of baseball season, dude. I
Oh, it's
really
great.
do.
Tremendous.
It's baseball's here, baby.
Hmm.
Yeah, like we said, Yankees beat the Brewers 4-2. The Orioles beat the Jays 12-2.
Yeah, that was talk about a massive win. That was a massive one. Blue Jays shouldn't have been early on. Not very good. Not very good. Um Tyler O'Neill had his sixth straight opening day home run. That's big, and obviously the Orioles had plenty of uh those runs yesterday. So um yeah, 12-2 final score up in Toronto. And then of course Philadelphia, they made the trip over to the nation's capital to face Patsy's Washington Nationals. And then so this game was interesting, Bill, because the Nats had Mackenzie Gore go 6 innings of shutout ball, only one hit, and then they take him out. The Nationals were up, I believe they had to have been up like 2-0 or something, and or whatever. And of course, they take Mackenzie Gore out. I think he might have been on pinch count. Um, But then the Phillies came back in the seventh inning and they tied the game.
They
I think,
did.
yeah, Bryce Harper had a home run, and then I believe Kyle Schwarber homered as well. So and that was it. Um, so that didn't make any sense. Um, then it was back and forth. Phillies got another run. Nats got another run late. They went to extra innings, and then the Phillies blew the doors open with the weak bullpen that the Nationals have, and they were able to come away 7-3 in 10 innings. I don't understand, and look, I get it. Like if he's on a pitch count, he's on a pitch count. But like, in my honest opinion, if if someone has the hot hand through 6 innings and no one's touching him, like you keep that motherfucker in. I'm just saying, you know, like there should be no reason, and of course I'll mention this on Batter Up on Sundays during the baseball season. We'll do Sunday mornings. Um, Times vary for that. I'm just gonna mention on Sunday, like what are we doing early on? Like let these pitchers go, let everyone go. But shame that the Nationals took that opportunity and blew it up their asses. Um, Again, 7-3 final score over the in favor of the Philadelphia Phillies. Uh, Crazy.
Yeah, so that's a crazy for that game. We also got yesterday the Red Sox beating the Rangers 5-2. I hate to say it, Boston's going to be a force to be reckoned with this year.
Yeah, they're definitely looking good, dude, for sure.
You know, them getting 3 runs in the ninth, them getting 3 run. It was tied in the ninth, 2-2, getting 3 runs by a 3 run home run by Abreu. So the Sox win their opener 5-2
Hmm.
to the chagrin of many of us.
Yeah. We got to deal with it all season because the Red Sox are going to be a good team. So we got to deal with it all season.
Marlin,
Pittsburgh. Yep. You jumped the gun, Bill. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
that's okay, buddy. Marlins beating the Pirates 5-4.
Yeah, good win by the Marlins. Of course, these are two terrible teams in the National League, but a good win by the Marlins to open up their season.
Yeah, the Marlins with a walk-off win
Mhm.
by with a walk-off fielder's indifference. No, walk-off by a single by RBI single by Stowers. And okay, then we got the San Francisco Giants. Yay, beating the Cincinnati Reds.
Yeah, this was 6-4 final score. Go ahead 3-run homer by our old pal Wilmer Flores. I'm sure
We
Mike
wish him well.
I'm sure Mike Rifkin and old ops guy don't care about it, or at least they say they don't care. But I just want to point out that Flores again coming up huge for the Giants. Um, Big win to start the season on the road. Angels, White Sox. How about them White Sox coming through 8-1 final score over the Angels of Anaheim. Um,
Not in heavenly. Is it going to be another non-heavenly season?
yeah, I'm expecting it. Now for the White Sox, I have no clue, but it's a good sign that Benintendi is sort of back because he had that 3-run home run that really opened things up for the Chicago. So, but Um, yeah, I don't know what the Angels are gonna look like this year. I don't. I believe I had them middle of the pack in the division. Um, but but of course, this 8-1 loss, so it doesn't really get anyone confident. That and the fact that they still have Anthony Rendon under contract, who has done absolutely nothing
Nada.
for Anaheim.
The
Uh,
Cleveland Guardians beating the Kansas City Royals 7-4.
yeah, this is a final in 10 innings. Um, 10 innings. Guardians coming out on top.
And our condolences to our Met fan friends. The Astros beating the Mets 3-1.
Yeah, how about Juan Soto struggling like a little bitch at the end of the game? He looks stupid chasing that slider from Josh Hader. Josh Hader, he's beaten Josh Hader before too. That's the thing. Um, but he made him look absolutely stupid yesterday. Um, of course, this is not going to be Juan Soto all season, Mets fans. Believe me when I say
Well,
he is going to give you a good season. So believe me, I'm just this is just very sad. This is just me being satisfied by the fact that Juan Soto
yeah,
did
this is just
nothing.
us being, we're not gonna lie, this is just us being bitter Yankee
Yeah.
fans. And we're saying, see, shouldn't have left the Bronx, Juan. Hope you're enjoying Queens and Uncle Stevie's money, Juan.
Yeah. The extra security that apparently the Yankees didn't give you, right?
And your little sweet
Mhm.
Juan.
Yeah, sure. Okay, cool. In any case, expect good things out of Juan Soto.
Now,
So
I agree.
yeah, so but of course he did not have a good day yesterday. Neither did Clay Holmes. He only went 4 2/3 and gave up 3 runs, two of them earned. So that was not good. That was not a good day. I don't care what anyone says. And the Mets bats were cold too. So right out the gate, the Mets now looking good. That could obviously change today. They have the Astros again. So let's see what happens there. But yeah, no, if you're a Met fan, you watch that. That was a horrific performance yesterday.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, we got that was opening day yesterday. More to continue. Some got off today,
Hmm.
especially our beloved Yankees, because for those who don't know, the reason why opening day, the day after, is always kept open, that's usually in case there's a rain out
Yeah.
and the game needs to be postponed a day. So that's why they always keep the day after opening day open.
Uh-huh.
So, okay. Now from the diamond to the hardwood, we had some Sweet 16 action yesterday.
We did have some Sweet 16 action.
We had the we had a few games yesterday. We'll start with the Florida Gators knocking off the Maryland Terps 87 to 71.
Yeah, this game was close-ish for maybe about one half so, but then of course Florida, of course they're a good team. They're one seed for a reason, and they end up blowing the doors open. Um, not the way that Terps fans wanted to see the season end, but on the bright side, Derek Queen had 27 points, so he'll take that 27 points and his new sponsorship with Dairy Queen to the bank. So, congrats to the Terps on a great season. Florida moves on to the Elite Eight. Also moving on to the Elite Eight, the Duke Blue Devils beating out Arizona. Arizona, who actually gave a good run for Duke. It was only 193 final score. Arizona came coming back hot. They were trying to at least make it very hard for Duke, but of course Duke, like Florida, there's a one seed for a reason. Cooper Flag with 30 points, Caleb Love with 35 points. Um, and of course, Duke moves on to the Elite Eight as well. 193 again, the final score.
And then we got the Alabama Crimson Tide beating the BYU Cougars 113 to 88.
Easy win
And
for Alabama.
oh, easy win for Alabama. The Crimson Tide broke the NCAA tournament records for threes, made
Hmm.
25 and threes attempted. And they also set those marks with over 7 minutes remaining in the second half.
Incredible.
The previous record was 21 made threes and 43 attempted and just kept going. So, Bama, another reason to hate Alabama.
Yeah, all of a sudden they've gotten good at basketball.
Yeah, all of a sudden they just get good at basketball.
They can't be good. They can't be good in football, but they can be good at basketball.
Yeah, Alabama in football starting to lose it. But hey,
Yeah.
when one door closes, another one opens. Am I right?
Exactly. And then of course the Razorbacks Arkansas. They lose to Texas Tech. This was a tough one. 85-83 in overtime. Texas Tech getting a late bucket in the second half to force overtime, and then another late bucket. Um, at the end of overtime to take the lead. Arkansas had a chance to tie it, but of course the shot was way off the mark, and what would have been a nice Cinderella story for Arkansas uh, turns bitter. Final score 85-83 Texas Tech. Moving on. Christian Anderson 22 points. Janelle Davis 30 points.
So that comes to an the Cinderella story for Arkansas comes to an end.
Yep.
Because remember last week they beat Kansas and then they beat St. John's.
Yeah.
That comes to an end.
Yeah. So, but look, tip your cap to Calipari's superstars. They were able to put some pressure on some of these top teams, and look, they beat some of the top teams too. So you can't. So you gotta be proud of what they've been doing. And look, some people say they shouldn't have. They really shouldn't have been in the tournament, but they were in and they did very well. So. Congrats to them on a good season. Friday, Sweet 16 matchups. We have Ole Miss facing Michigan State, um, Kentucky facing Tennessee, Michigan, the Wolverines facing Auburn, and then Purdue facing number one Houston. Um, so all these games are at nighttime, starting at 7:09, and we'll keep track of that
Yes.
as we
Hey,
go
the
into
next
the
time we do a
weekend.
show, which will be Monday,
Yeah, we'll know our
we
final four.
we will know our final four come Monday.
Yeah,
We will know our final four come Monday, which wow, dude, this tournament's been interesting.
very interesting. Yeah, I will have to say
It's been a
the
fun
fact,
tournament to watch, I'll give it that.
yeah, the fact that all the number one seeds are still in it,
Is insane. Florida's still
none.
in, Duke is still in, Auburn's still in, Houston's still in.
Like there's a chance that we may have a number one seeded Final Fours.
That happened. I remember the first time I actually ever did a bracket, which was 2008.
Hmm.
I had all number one seeds going to, and this was my first time ever doing it. I had just turned 14. I was in eighth grade. I had all four going to the final four.
Yeah.
And my dad looked at me and laughed. Not the haha, he's so stupid laugh, just the, when a kid says something that's kind of far-fetched and you like give a
Sure.
little chuckle, and you're like, oh, that's cute. And like my dad, you give the, oh, that's cute laugh.
Yeah,
And my dad's like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. And then it happened.
it happened.
Hey, that is one of the times in sports, one of the two times that I can laugh and say I was right. Bonus one. I'm just gonna say this here has nothing to do with the March Madness tournament. When the Saints and the Colts played each other in the Super Bowl,
Mhm.
everyone around me thought Indy had it wrapped up. And I'm like, I don't know. I think the Saints might pull it out.
Mhm.
And when the Saints won, I'm like, I'm waiting.
Yeah.
So,
Well, I
yeah.
wanted the Saints to win
Oh, I
because
did too.
the Colts beat my Jets that year. So I'll be like, no. I don't want the Colts. I want to know that we lost to a team that lost the Super Bowl. You know.
But anyway, so Sweet 16 continues tonight, Elite Eight this weekend, and we'll have the Final Four.
Yeah, we'll preview all that on the Monday edition of the podcast. And that, and of course we'll continue the baseball. We'll recap the weekend for the Yankees, and of course all Major League Baseball. And like I said, don't forget, batter up every Sunday. Sometimes it's at 10 o'clock, sometimes it's at 11 o'clock. Depends on the scheduling of everybody. One of those hours.
Yeah.
Expect batter up.
So anyway,
But if you really want to know when we're live, you can subscribe to our channel and hit the notification bell so that
yes,
you'll be notified every time we go live.
yes,
All
that is
right.
true. Now, got some NFL news. First, Stephon Diggs is now a New England Patriot.
Boo. He's gonna torture me in my division again. Is that what
Poor
you're telling
Reg,
me, Will?
You can't get a break, can you?
I can't get a break. But you know what? Uh, this is big karma for the Buffalo Bills and our boy Nate Moser because now he gets to experience what Stephon Diggs is like in our division. So,
So the
yeah,
only upside of this is he has to suffer now too.
exactly.
Is that Nate Moser has to suffer now too?
Yeah.
Poor Nate Moser. But you know what I think it's going to be like for the Jets? Have you ever seen that thing? It's been going around online. It's like a parody of the ASPCA commercial with Sarah McLachlan when they play that song Angel, and the Jet fans are just looking miserable and they're playing the song Angel in the background, that in the arms of the angel.
Mm-mm-mm.
But yeah, so the AFC East gets worse for Reg. But Reg, I'm going to give you some comfort.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing so well either right now.
Yeah, how about this? Just when we thought the Giants, okay, look, they found their quarterback, their bridge guy, before they actually bring their actual quarterback. The Giants said, not so fast. We actually like Russell Wilson. We're going to sign him too. So that happened this week. Um, what is it? I forget the terms of the deal. Um,
Hold on.
have they announced that? Um,
Okay. It is, I know it's a 1 year contract.
yeah, a complete contract deal. They just released this. Um,
$10.5 million,
yes,
including an $8 million sign bonus, $2 million guaranteed, and a $500,000 workout bonus.
yeah. And then incentives. He can make up to 2.5 million in playtime incentives. That's if he plays 65% of the snaps. You'll get $500,000, an extra million if he plays 75% of the snaps, and 1.5 million if he plays 85. The contract also includes up to 2.5 million in performance incentives. Um, Passer rating of 96 and above, he gets $500,000. And then an extra 500,000 if he 64% plus of a completion percentage. And then of course there's many more. At least the playoffs, he gets a few million, 3 millions for any win. The big thing is that he's in New York with the Giants. I don't understand. Like
This,
I thought Jameis Winston would be the bridge, and then you're going to bring in a younger quarterback. that's going to learn under James.
I'm just okay. You know what? I'm gonna be straight up honest. I am just so confused right now,
Hmm.
bro. Why? Well, it's now time to play a rousing game of what the hell was Joe Shane thinking? Yay! Or another edition of stupid shit Joe Shane does. Like, what was, I was talking about this with my dad the other day. Reggie, like you just said, you signed Jameis Winston. And we're all thinking, okay, he's going to be the bridge guy. They're probably going to draft someone like Cam Ward or Shadir Sanders, which they're probably not going to. Because, like I said, those two are not worth the top two picks. They're not. And everyone's got to stop believing that they think they are. Am I right?
Yeah.
Everyone's got to stop believing that they think they are. So they're probably not going to go for Ward or Sanders. Like, is this your quarterback? Is this your quarterback? Or are you going to go for someone like a Jackson Dart or a Kyle McCord or a Will Howard or a Milrow? Are you going to go for that in the draft? Okay, you still got DeVito on. What are you guys going to do?
And that's the confusing part. Like, I don't know. I don't know what they want to do.
The Giants have no direction at this point.
Yeah.
Like, if I would have talked to Joe Shane, I would say, Joe, what is your plan right now? After the Winston thing, I was thinking, okay, not the best thing, but okay, they're probably going to draft someone, whether it's going to be Sanders or Ward, or whether it's going to be Dart, Moreau, Howard, McCord, whoever. And that person's going to probably be mentored under Jameis Winston. But you signed two veteran quarterbacks. The Giants have absolutely no direction right now. They have no direction. I don't think Joe Shane has any idea what the hell he's doing. Because this isn't just another season. Like, dude, you could set the Giants back a bit. No, you could set the Giants back years in all this.
I'm just confused as
I
to
am too.
why go this direction. Are you still going to draft a quarterback? I would hope you would, right?
Like, what are we gonna? Are you still gonna like? If you're Joe Shane, what are you doing?
Right.
If
Like,
you're signing two veterans, what are you doing? And like Russell Wilson, okay, he's been up and down, up and down, up and down. And like,
right.
listen, 10 years ago, I would have been doing backflips.
Hmm.
Dude, I would have been doing freaking backflips 10 years ago.
Right.
Now I hate to say this,
Well, he has lost a lot of ability since
Russell Wilson is kind of washed up.
he is not, and let's be honest, I don't even think he makes the Hall of Fame. I don't.
And I like Russell Wilson, but
Mhm.
the guy's washed up.
Yeah,
Like,
so that this is not a good sign for the Giants.
this is
I don't
just
know.
not. God, I feel like I've said this a million times. The Giants have no direction right now.
I don't know what they're doing. Look,
What
if
are
they
you doing, Joe Shane?
like if
Can you
they
please
draft a
tell us
if
your
they end up
divine plan?
if they end up drafting quarterback,
What are
that's
you
going
gonna
to be
do?
even the most confusing because then I have no clue who they're going to use as the bridge. Like, why even sign Tommy DeVito if you knew you're going to sign Russell Wilson?
Like, I think that again, this could you do you agree or disagree with this? This could set the
I don't know what they're
Giants
doing.
back.
I don't know what they're doing.
This could set the Giants back.
That I mean, it can. I mean, look, maybe Russ has a somewhat decent season and the Giants are relevant, but like, I just don't know if you're going to get that.
And I think
And
Joe
you never
Shane's got to
know. You
keep
never know.
in.
Maybe him and neighbors can link up well and whatever. But
Joe Shane's got to keep this in mind. I think he's on the hot seat this year. He's
yeah.
going to be on the hot seat this year.
But it's a hot. But they also they kept him knowing that they got rid of their quarterback Daniel Jones, he was there for a long time, right? And then th- like you would think that after this season that after last season, excuse me, that the plan was to stick it through until they get their quarterback, and then give them some time to develop a quarterback after that.
Nah.
It's interesting.
Are they just gonna or is Joe Shane possibly playing the waiting game? As in, okay, we'll just get a veteran this year. And then
Yeah,
next year, when the QB class is more
right.
impressive, then we'll
And,
just go for
and I,
that.
and I think that's what it is. It has to be because
And
I don't think they're confident that they're going to get the top two, and they're not confident in this quarterback class.
so, what are you going to do at three at this point? Are you going to maybe go for Travis Hunter? If Travis Hunter is on the board, take him.
Sure.
Take him. But,
Well,
I was talking about
need
that.
y'all could use the defense. I'll tell you that much.
There is a possibility because here's what I see going on draft night. Ward's going to Tennessee. Cleveland, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if they're going to go for Shadur Sanders at number two, or are they going to go for Abdul Carter and have and have someone to complement Miles Garrett?
Right.
And then what are the Giants going to do? If Travis Hunter is on the board, Reg, you take him.
Yeah.
There's no if, ands, or buts. You freaking take him. Like, am I right?
No,
Or am
no,
I
you're dead
insane?
on. You're dead on.
I may be right. You may be crazy. But anyway, at this point, but you know what? I want to ask this, and I've been floating this around, and Mike and we were talking about this on Monday. Reg, let's say you're Joe Shane. It's draft night. You're about to be on the clock. The phone rings. It's the Raiders. It's the Raiders GM because they want Shadur too. Let's say, for the sake of argument, Cam Ward's out, Abdul Carter's out. They're both off the board. And let's say you want to pick Travis Hunter. And let's say you're the Raiders, the GM, they call us, hey, Joe, listen, we want to trade up because we want Shadur Sanders. Do you say no, or do you say, okay, what do you want? What do you do?
Well, if they're entertained by the idea, they fine. But other than that, stand. I would stand.
Because if the Giants are going to get Travis Hunter,
And they
the
know
two
it too.
teams after that,
Right.
the Patriots and the Jaguars, they're not going to be in need of a quarterback.
Yeah.
So if you're the Raiders or if you're the Giants, you might as well just stay because
Yeah.
neither Jacksonville or New England is going to be going for Sanders.
Yeah. So
But
I would say. I would say.
if you really want Travis Hunter, and let's say again at this point Abdul Carter's gone,
Yeah.
that Abdul Carter's gone, at this point, if you're the Giants and you really want Travis Hunter, if you trade down with the Raiders, either Jacksonville or New England's probably good. Because if, let's say, Joe Shane is stupid enough to actually do the trade,
Right.
and then the Raiders go to number three, they get Shadir Sanders. If you're New England or Jacksonville at 4 or 5, I think New England's at 4. I want to say New England's gonna be at 4. You're gonna be sitting there thinking, We got Travis Hunter in our lap right now.
Yeah.
So you know what? Let's take him. So I would say no. I would say don't trade down. So yeah, the Giants doing more stupid crap. What do we always say, right? The Giants are basically the Jets with better PR.
Yeah. Though it looks worse for the Giants than the Jets. I hate to rub it in, but that's the truth. Um, but yeah, no, dude. Like I just don't know what the signing does to, and if you're a Giant fan, you have every right to question the moves. Like this regime really has not done anything to make you feel any type of confidence whatsoever. So shame. It's a shame.
Oh, it's a shame. So yeah, more stupid crap of what's going on in East Rutherford right now.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I'm telling you.
It's getting harder and harder, right? Welcome to my world, right? It's getting harder and harder to root for a team that doesn't share the same vision, that doesn't want to win. Yeah.
Okay, so that's what we got there. All right, anything else?
Um, Now on my end, Knicks clinch a playoff spot, so that's always a good thing.
Go New York, go New York, go. Go New York, go
Where
New
they'll
York,
be
go.
seeded, I hope it's the three seed. They still have a great chance at clinching that, but of course you never know. Um, there's still enough games where they could blow that three seed, so we hope that that's not the case. Um, but yeah, Knicks clinching playoff spot. This was expected. And now their s- chance at an NBA title, I guess, begins. I mean, I don't know.
We'll
it
see.
I don't see it happening this year, but you never know. You never
You
know.
never can tell.
Yeah. All right. That'll do it. SIP on the SIN YouTube page. We appreciate you. We love you. We thank you for always joining us. Please subscribe to our channel. Uh, Hit the notifications so you can be notified when we go live or when we post a new video. So that check out our website, thesportsstandingnetwork.com, and then go on our socials.
Yeah, check out our socials and check us all out.
We appreciate you. We love you. We thank you. As always,
I'm Bill Corpus Crispy Murphy.
Game Boy Reg,
So
peace
from
and love.
all is here, stay safe.